Boy, oh boy, look at that. She's still alive, guys. She's still kicking strong. So far, I have no complaints. The only complaint, I guess, is that I just can't beat on her yet. Just a few updates about this is we have done 1,000 kilometers so far. We need to do another 1,000, do another oil change, and we'll be done. I did my last oil change at 1,000, so pretty much we have fresh break-in oil. I do have a new gauge to go here. It did finally come in, believe it or not. I have just been lazy to put that on, but eventually I'll do it. It'll really clean up the engine bay, you know, and well, I don't really know if it'll really clean it up, but at least you'll be able to see the gauge instead of sticking your head in here to look at it. But another thing I would like to do is to clean up the fins. As you can see, they're kind of messed up, especially there and there from my thick hands. But other than that, it's running. I can't complain. Something I would like to do is, first of all, I want to clean up the engine bay. I want it to look spick and span. Just kind of go through it and clean up anything I can. And I'm going to do it just with some engine cleaner and this brush. I'm basically just going to go in, see some dirt, just kind of get in there, brush it up, you know, clean it up, give it a rinse, try to get this thing looking like brand new. I would like to show you guys the mod I like to install. And yes, my hair is crazy. I have no gel in it. Running it as is. But the mod I have that I'd like to throw in today, I have quite literally had, oh boy, for what, five months, I believe? I got it for Christmas, so had it for a while. Let me show you what it is. So not even joking, I've had this thing for months. I decided to install it once I kind of had this thing running and cleaned up. It's one of those mods that I thought I'd never have just because I wouldn't justify spending the money. But my parents got it for me for Christmas. I think it's sick. I'm so pumped to have it. I've seen it in engine bays and I think it's killer. It's just one of those show pieces that really stands out and looks baller in my opinion. And there you go. It's the Chasing J's titanium alternator cover. Obviously I have looked at it many times. That's why it's open. But this thing looks absolutely beautiful. I'm excited to install this. There's like a bug tripping out in front of us. So I'll just keep that to the side. All the hardware is in here. As you can see, there's like burnt titanium hardware in there as well. And that is it. That's all that's in there. It's pretty simple. I don't see the install being very difficult. But first of all, I would like to get this thing clean. So I guess we'll throw you guys on a time lapse and get it all cleaned up. Freaking hose burst on me, man. Oh man, I think I pissed myself. It's not too bad, I have to say. Not really gonna do anything crazy because it does feel like it's gonna rain, and ideally this car, so by tomorrow it's gonna be full of dirt again. Honestly, I just wanted something just to kind of clean it up. My real main concern was just kind of like the dust and stuff that's kind of been building up that's obvious to see. And again, it's gonna come back, it's gonna get dirty again. I am not gonna have time to do the fins today. If I do have time tomorrow, I'll throw it in the video. But I did clean these up and throw some more grease. I tried fluid film, use them on my Impreza, and it seemed to do the trick. In the past I used a lithium grease and it like worked. I don't know, I'm just trying different stuff just to make sure my bearings don't go bad. I did it to this side as well. So I really wanted those cleaned up as well. They just looked really bad considering the amount of money that's gone into this. I just wanted it to be clean. Let's go ahead and get this cover swap because I feel like it's gonna pour soon. It's getting really windy right now. And the hose doesn't even work. I had to use my thumb and like spray it like the good old days when you were a kid and you were just psst. So yeah, that doesn't work. Hopefully we get a new one, but it is what it is. Yeah, it's definitely going to rain, so let's get this thing sped up quick. I just really want to get this on. Put this beautiful thing to the side. Don't run away, don't run away. Put it there. Let's get this hardware out and see what we are dealing with. this is pretty much what comes with it. A couple of bolts and spacers. You know, I thought this was like a proof of purchase kind of thing. This is just like how to keep your product. You know, this is just how to take care of your product. They want you to use gloves because titanium stains, and honestly, I do have fingerprints in it already. I didn't know that, so that's my own fault. And just how to clean it and take care of it. I'm sure we can clean it off. I barely touched it. There's a couple fingerprints right there, but I think it'll come off. Use blue Loctite. I have that somewhere, and I don't know what this is. I guess it's just for evening stuff out. Honestly, I don't know. Let's just start throwing this thing in. I believe to remove the old one, I think it's a 10 mil, maybe a 12. Should be easy. Unbolt that. This pops off just by taking it off, and we can slap the other one in. So overall, I think this is going to be a pretty easy install. These are pretty much your stands, so you have a longer and a shorter one. Longer side over here, shorter side over here. Overall, you don't really need many tools. You just need 5 mil Allen ratchet, a 10 mil to get off your OEM alternator cover, and a 10 mil just to help kind of tighten stuff up. It also comes with spacers. I'm not really too sure what these spacers are for, and washers to go under right there. There's this rubber gasket. I'm thinking about taking it off, just like so. You won't need this nut just because it's going to go into the factory thread. So I'm not sure why that's included. This will go like so. And this will go here, I guess. No, sorry, I completely mixed that up. Longer side over here, shorter side over here. So this side is definitely shorter by like a lot. So I guess we'll put a spacer. That's still shorter. That's pretty good, I have to say. I think that's all right there. So they recommend blue Loctite, so I got some right here, just a dab, nothing crazy. It's in there. Okay, I guess I'll just kind of hand tighten these. I don't want to like scratch up the surface before I get it into the exact place I would like. Yeah, I guess we only need one washer and one bolt to go down here. Let me see, I can tighten this side, that's pretty good. Damn. Damn, man, that thing's sick. This is sick. I like that. That's sick. I knew it was gonna be sick, but this is sick, guys. Like and there's something in my eye. If you're wondering why I remember my eye. No, this thing is sick. This exceeds my expectations. I am so happy I went with it. My hair is crazy. I look homeless with this hair. That's money. Money. Oh, I love it. I love it so much. This is way cooler than I thought. Honestly, hands down, sickest piece you could put in an engine bay. I would love to do some like carbon accents, like swap these out for some carbon. I really wanted to get this in carbon, but I haven't been able to find a place locally that has it. And just, you know, clean up a little bit more of the engine bay, and this thing will look killer. I really think if we were to move this wiring, it would just kind of help again, keep this area kind of clean. But what's nice about this is it does cover it up, but now we have that stupid bracket here, which I don't love. So if we remove this bracket, rewire this, it would really clean it up. It's just you would see the wiring kind of come through, which isn't that great, but it would get rid of that bracket. So that is an idea. I'm going to play around with that later on, but this thing is sick. I'm so happy with it. You can't beat it. Like, look at that. Damn. Well, that's it, guys. I honestly kind of was hoping this was going to take longer to install because I feel like this is going to be a short video. But overall, I think it's a great piece. You can't beat it. I think out of all the alternator covers out there, there's nothing else I would go with, clearly, because I went with this. I just don't think there's anything that could really match, like, the wow factor, the beauty that this piece has. If it wasn't for this, maybe I would have went with something carbon fiber, maybe. I don't know. But still, I think I prefer this out of anything out there that's on the market. I love it. I think it's sweet. Very easy install. It's just a 5mm Allen, a 10mm spanner, and a 10mm just ratchet. Good to go. It's really that simple. It's really not hard. You can probably install it in like 5 minutes. I say it's worth the money. That's for you guys to judge. I think just overall really cleans up the engine bay. It really stands out. I'm happy we went ahead, cleaned everything up. Really makes the engine bay look clean and new again. And it really shows off all the work that we've done over the last while and got this car running again and stronger and better as ever. So if you guys want to see more content or more engine bay related stuff, I guess, stay tuned. I do want to get some more accent pieces throughout the car. Like, I really want to get that in carbon. I've seen people get this in carbon. I might consider that just because it is kind of an eyesore in my opinion. And I would love to, get like little bolts and stuff in burnt titanium just throughout the engine bay. Just, just to point out a few, get like your top hat in titanium, your hood, it's just nice. It goes the extra mile. It's a nice little detail. That won't be for a while though. So this is as much titanium we're probably going to have for a decent amount of time, but I'm sure in the future we'll have more. Well, that's it guys. I hope you enjoyed this quick and easy install, and hopefully there's more carbon in the future, but for now that is it. I feel like it's going to rain, so I hope you guys enjoy the video. Please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe, and take it easy.